Welcome to Relaxing Sleepy Science. You've arrived at a place where deep research meets a quiet mind. Tonight we explore the ancient observations. We will move through time from the earliest philosophers to the first telescopic glimpses to understand how our understandings has evolved. Whether you are here as a student of the world or a traveler seeking rest, the canopy of time is waiting. Let's begin. In the hushed quiet of ancient Greece around 384 BC, a man named Aristotle paused his teachings to gaze upon the night sky. The Milky Way, that soft, meandering streak of white light, caught his eye. It was a familiar sight, a constant companion in the night. But what was it? His mind, a whirl of curiosity, leaned into the mystery. The Milky Way, he pondered. Could it be the glow of stars, too? Faint to see, obscured by Earth's shadow. Anaxagoras and Democritus, fellow wanderers in thought, echoed Aristotle's musings. Their words whispered in the stillness of the night suggested the same idea. The Milky Way, they proposed, was the collective gleam of stars hidden from view. Their voices, carried by the winds of time, reached Galileo centuries later. Galileo, in the early 17th century, turned his invention, the telescope, towards the instrument, a metallic extension of his curiosity, resolved the hazy band into a multitude of individual stars. The Milky Way was no longer a mysterious glow, but a vast collection of celestial bodies, each one a sun in its own right. As the centuries rolled on, so did our understanding. Immanuel Kant, in the 18th century, suggested that a rotating body of stars might be held together by the invisible force of gravity. His words, like ripples in a pond, spread and influenced others. In the 19th century, William Herschel, with his telescopes, began to map the shape of the Milky Way. His diagrams showed a grand spiral with our sun nestled close to its center. Lord Rosse, around the same time, distinguished between different types of nebulae, those swirling clouds of gas and dust that would one day give birth to new stars. As the 20th century dawned, our understanding of the Milky Way grew more precise. Jacobus Kapteyn in 1904 reported that stars didn't move randomly in the night sky. Instead, they moved in nearly opposite directions, a cosmic dance choreographed by gravity. Then, in 1923, Edwin Hubble observed the Andromeda Nebula and estimated its distance from the Sun, marking a significant step in our understanding of the world. Today, the Gaia spacecraft, a standing figure in the stillness, provides distance estimates for 1 billion stars. Our understanding of our cosmic home has grown, evolved, like a seedling reaching for the light. And yet there is still so much to explore, so much to understand. The Milky Way, that soft white streak in the night sky, is more than just a collection of stars. It is a testament to human curiosity, a chronicle of our journey to understand the world. So, as you gaze upon the night sky, remember, you are looking at the collective gleam of human understanding, a light that has been burning for centuries, illuminating the darkest corners of the night sky. As the last light of dusk fades, you find yourself suspended in the vast, silent expanse. Your gaze drifts upward, drawn to the soft, white glow that has been there all along, but only now reveals itself. The Milky Way, our island world, unfurls like a celestial ribbon, a gentle light against the profound darkness. It's as if the night has been opened, and we're peering into the tender underbelly of the world. You notice the Milky Way is not just a line, but a swarm of pinprick lights, each one a sun, a star, a world unseen from this distance. This is no static tapestry, but a living, breathing entity, its heart pulsating with creation, its arms outstretched in a slow, eternal dance. Centuries ago, in the 17th century, Galileo pointed his telescope at this very band. His world shifted as the Milky Way resolved into a multitude of stars, each one a world in its own right. It was as if he had pulled back a curtain, revealing a stage set with countless actors, each playing their part in the cosmic drama. Galileo's observation was more than just a scientific breakthrough. It was a human awakening. It was the moment we ceased to be mere observers and became explorers, our hearts echoing with the same curiosity that drives the stars in their endless journeys. As you drift through this sea of light, you can almost feel the weight of history, the collective gaze of centuries turned upward, seeking, wondering, understanding. Each star is a testament to our shared journey, a silent whisper of human curiosity echoing through the world. The Milky Way, in all its quiet grandeur, is not just a collection of stars. It is a chronicle of our journey, a light burning in the darkest corners of the night sky, illuminating the path we've walked together, guided by the same insatiable hunger to know the world and our place within it. As you drift through the sprawling tapestry of the world, you find yourself in the company of countless celestial bodies, each one a world unto itself. The 17th century brought a revolution in our understanding of this grand structure, when Galileo pointed his telescope at the band of light that stretches across the night sky. Through his lens, the world transformed from an indistinct haze into a multitude of stars, each one a sun, a world yet to be seen from this distance. It was as if he had pulled back a celestial curtain, revealing a stage set with countless actors, each playing their part in the cosmic drama. Centuries later, in the 18th century, a man named William Herschel would take up where Galileo left off. Herschel, a renowned astronomer, turned his telescope towards the world with a singular purpose: to understand its shape, its form, its very essence. He was not content to merely gaze upon the stars. He sought to grasp the world's outline with the surety of an artist's hand. Herschel's observatory, nestled in the calm countryside of England, was his canvas, his telescope, his brush. Night after night, he would tee a picture of the world with the stars as his pigments, the darkness his parchment. His telescope, a magnificent instrument of his own design, would reveal the world as a living, breathing entity, its heart pulsating with creation, its arms outstretched in a slow, eternal dance. As Herschel's observations accumulated, so too did his understanding of the world's shape. He began to see not just a band of light, but a vast spiral world, its arms winding outwards like the tendrils of a great cosmic plant. He saw the solar system, our home in the world, not as a peripheral player, but as a denizen of this grand spiral, nestled close to its center. It was a revelation, a moment of profound insight that would forever change our understanding of our place in the world. Herschel's diagram, a testament to his years of dedicated observation, would become a cornerstone of astronomical knowledge. It would stand as a standing figure, a beacon of human curiosity and achievement, guiding future generations of stargazers as they too sought to unravel the mysteries of the world. For Herschel had not just observed the world, he had plumbed its depths, had felt its pulse, had mapped its form. He had, in his own quiet way, brought the world a little closer to our home. The world, a vast and wondrous tapestry, is our canvas, the night our parchment, and the stars our gentle hue. As we gaze through the telescope, our eyes adjusting to the open space of celestial beauty, the telescope's lens, a gentle, unblinking eye, focuses on the Andromeda Nebula. This is not a nebula as we have come to know them, but a standing figure, a beacon of mystery beckoning us closer. The telescope's mechanisms whir softly, adjusting, fine-tuning, eager to share its discovery. Edwin Hubble, a man of quiet determination, stands at the eyepiece. His eyes, reflecting the dim light of the nebula, betray no hint of the revelation about to unfold. His fingers, steady and sure, make the final adjustments. The Andromeda Nebula, once a distant, unknowable entity, now lies within his grasp. The telescope, Herschel's legacy, has become a bridge connecting us to the world. It is not just an instrument, it is a tool for exploration, a testament to human curiosity. As Hubble looks through it, he is touching it, feeling its pulse, mapping its form. He is embracing the world, and in doing so, he is bringing it a little closer to home. The distance, once a vast, empty sea, is now measured in light years, not in the abstract. The Andromeda Nebula, once a mystery, is now a neighbor, a companion in the grand cosmic dance. The Milky Way, once a static tapestry, is now a living, breathing entity, its heart pulsating with creation, its arms outstretched in a slow, eternal dance. The telescope, our window to the world, has changed everything. It has not just revealed the world to us, it has made us a part of it. As the scene slowly changes through the world, we are no longer just observers. We are explorers, pioneers, stargazers. We are the children of the world, and this is our story. In the soft glow of the night, the Milky Way stretches out, a hazy band of white light, a cosmic river cutting through the velvet darkness. You find yourself drifting along this celestial pathway, the gentle hum of the world's heartbeat resonating around you. The Milky Way, our island world, is not just a constellation. It's a living, breathing entity, a vast collection of stars, planets, and mysteries, all held together by gravity's gentle embrace. As you drift, you notice the light. It's a soft, ethereal glow like the first light of dawn, but here, it never fades. It's the combined light of billions of stars, each one a sun, a miniature world in its own right. The light is inviting, warm, a beacon in the open space of space. It's a light that has been traveling for centuries, crossing the cosmic sea to reach your eyes, a message from the world's heart. The Milky Way appears as a soft visual patch, a star cloud, a cosmic nebula that stretches out, a standing figure in the night. The area it orbs is called the Zone of Avoidance, a region where the dense fog of stars and gas hides the secrets of the world, a mysterious veil that has captivated the curiosity of astronomers for centuries. As you drift closer, you can see the structure, the delicate dance of the world. The Milky Way is a barred spiral world, its shape a testament to the forces that have shaped it over billions of years. It's a delicate balance, a cosmic ballet, where stars, planets, and nebulae all move in harmony, a silent harmony conducted by the unseen hand of gravity. The Milky Way is not just a world, it's a cosmic ecosystem, a web of life and light that stretches out, a testament to the world's creative power. But the Milky Way is not just a visual spectacle. It's also a silent observer, a witness to the cosmic dance. It has seen the birth and of stars, the formation of planets, the rise and fall of civilizations. It has seen it all, and yet it remains silent, a quiet sentinel in the night, a cosmic librarian, preserving the stories of the world in its vast swirling arms. As you drift along the Milky Way, you realize that you are not just an observer. You are a part of this cosmic dance, a tiny speck of stardust, a child of the world. The Milky Way is not just a world, it's your home, a vast cosmic ocean where you are a tiny but precious wave. And as you drift, you know that you are not alone. You are connected not just to the stars and the planets, but to the entire world, a vast cosmic web of life and light. And in this cosmic dance, you find your place, a tiny but important part of the world's grand design. As you drift closer, you notice that the Milky Way, this soft visual patch known as a star cloud, a collection of stars. It's a tapestry woven with threads of light, each one a story in itself. You're not just floating through space, you're navigating a cosmic library where every star is a book, every nebula a shelf, and the Milky Way itself, the grand library of the world. The light from these stars shines. It's a gentle glow. It's the quiet murmur of distant suns, their stories traveling through the stillness at the speed of light. Some are young, their light fresh and vibrant, while others are old, their light a faded echo of times long past. They're not just points in the night sky, they're timekeepers, each one a testament to the world's vast, unhurried march. You're part of this cosmic library. Planets orbit these stars, some, like our own, tiny worlds teeming with life, while others are gas giants, their surfaces swirling with storms that could swallow worlds. And then there are the asteroids, the comets, the nebulae, each one a cosmic presence preserving the stories of the world in their own unique way. The Milky Way. A world, it's a cosmic ecosystem. It's a web of life and light where every star, every planet, every asteroid is connected. They're part of a grand dance, a cosmic ballet choreographed by gravity. As you drift, you realize that you're an observer. You're part of this cosmic dance. You're a tiny speck of stardust, a child of the world. The Milky Way. A world, it's your home, a vast cosmic ocean where you're a tiny but precious wave. And in this cosmic dance, you find your place, a tiny but important part of the world's grand design. As you drift through the Milky Way, the light from these stars shines. It's a gentle reminder of the world's endless, silent tales. And as you listen, you realize that the Milky Way, a world, it's a cosmic library, a vast, swirling archive of the world's stories, waiting to be discovered, one soft visual patch at a time. As you drift through the world, the light from countless stars begins to coalesce into a familiar, comforting glow. It's not just a band of light, it's your galactic home. You're a part of this cosmic dance, a tiny speck in a vast, swirling ocean. The world, it's a library, an archive of stories waiting to be discovered. You notice now that the world is not just a hazy band, but a complex, intricate web of light. It's a barred spiral world, a term coined by astronomers to describe its unique shape. You're not alone in this library. Planets orbit these stars, some like our own, tiny worlds teeming with life, while others are gas giants, their surfaces swirling with storms that could swallow worlds. And then there are the asteroids, the comets, the nebulae, each one preserving the stories of the world in their own unique way. But what does it mean for a world to be barred? Look closer. See how the central bar of stars stretches out, connecting the spiral arms like a bridge. This bar is a testament to the world's internal processes, a sign of the gravitational ballet that keeps it spinning. It's estimated that the world's D25 isophodal diameter is 26.8 plus 1.1 kiloparsecs. That's a mouthful, isn't it? Let's break it down. A kiloparsec is a unit of length, about 3,260 light years. So, the world is about 85,000 light years across. Consider how. It's like trying to grasp the length of a world with your bare hands, isn't it? But size isn't everything. The world is also home to an estimated 100 billion stars. That's more stars than there are grains of sand on all the beaches of Earth. And each one of these stars is a sun, a celestial body that could harbor countless planets. Some of these planets might be like Earth, teeming with life. Some might be gas giants, their surfaces shrouded in swirling storms. And some might be barren, silent worlds, waiting for a story to be told. But the world isn't just about size or numbers. It's about perspective. As you drift through its depths, you realize that you're not just looking at a world, you're looking at time. The world is a living history book, its pages filled with the stories of stars born and stars died. It's a testament to the world's vast, unhurried march. And in this cosmic dance, you find your place, a tiny but precious wave in the world ocean. As you continue your drift through the Milky Way's cosmic expanse, you find yourself amidst a grand ballet of stars, each a sun in its own right, a celestial body that could be cradling countless worlds. The world's arms stretch out, connecting the spiral dance like a bridge, a testament to the Milky Way's internal processes. This bar, a vast swirling mass of stars, is a sign of the gravitational ballet that keeps the world spinning. It's estimated that the Milky Way's diameter is 26.8 plus 1.1 kiloparsecs. That's a large measurement, isn't it? Let's break it down. A kiloparsec is a unit of length, about 3,260 light years. So, the Milky Way is about 85,000 light years across. Consider how. It's like trying to grasp the length of a world with your hands, isn't it? But size isn't everything. The Milky Way is also home to an estimated 100 to 400 billion stars. That's more stars than there are grains of sand on all the Earth's beaches. And each one of these stars is a world in itself, a celestial body that could be harboring planets. Some of these planets might be like Earth, teeming with life, their surfaces blanketed in vibrant hues of blue and green. Some might be gas giants, their surfaces shrouded in swirling storms of color, a cosmic artist's palette. And some might be barren, silent worlds, waiting for a cosmic librarian to tell their stories, to decipher the secrets hidden in their rocks and soil. But the Milky Way isn't just about size or numbers. It's about perspective. As you drift through its cosmic depths, you realize that you're not just looking at a world, you're looking at time. The Milky Way is a living history book, its pages filled with the stories of stars born and stars died, a testament to the world's vast, unhurried march. And in this cosmic dance, you find your place, a tiny but precious wave in the cosmic ocean. As you drift through the expanse of the Milky Way, its grandeur unfolds, a tapestry woven with the threads of 100 billion stars. Each one a world in miniature, each one a story waiting to be told. You notice a peculiar phenomenon, a hazy band of white light stretching across the night sky, a soft visual patch known as a star cloud. This is the Milky Way, our home within the ocean. The Milky Way, a barred spiral world, spans an estimated 85,000 light-years, its vast arms arcing outwards like the spokes of a wheel. As you journey deeper into its embrace, you realize that this isn't just a world. It's a living history book, its pages filled with the stories of stars born and stars died, a testament to the world's vast, unhurried march. You find yourself in the zone of avoidance, the area of sky that the Milky Way obes. Here, the world's dust and gas clouds, dense and opaque, block out the light of distant galaxies behind them. It's as if the Milky Way is a stage performer, its sparkling stars the main act, while the zone of avoidance is the velvet curtains, drawing the audience's gaze to the foreground. The Milky Way's visibility can be a fleeting thing, greatly reduced by the intrusions of background light. Moonlight can dim its glow, and light pollution from cities can smother it entirely, a reminder of our interconnectedness. Yet, even in these moments of obscurity, the Milky Way persists, its light still reaching out, waiting for a clear night, waiting for a moment of darkness to reveal its grandeur once more. As you drift further, you encounter stars of all shapes and sizes, each one a sun, each one a potential world builder. Some are young, their lives just beginning, their surfaces roiling with the heat of creation. Others are old, their lives waning, their cores collapsing under the weight of time. And still, others are in their prime, their surfaces stable, their light steady and sure, like a beacon in the night. You notice a star, not unlike our own sun, its surface a seething mass of plasma, its heart a furnace of nuclear fire. This star, like many others in the Milky Way, is a nursery, a womb for worlds yet unborn. Around it, in the delicate dance, orbit planets, each one a potential cradle of life, each one a standing figure waiting for discovery. The Milky Way, in its vastness, its complexity, its sheer scale, is a testament to the world's boundless creativity. It is a collection of stars, a ballet of galaxies, a dance that has been unfolding for billions of years. And in this dance, you find your place, a tiny but precious wave in the world. You are a child of the Milky Way, a citizen of the world, a storyteller in the grand narrative of the world. And as you drift through its depths, you realize that this is not just a world. This is home. As you drift further, you encounter a phenomenon that can obscure the glory of the Milky Way, a force that can reduce its visible glory to a mere whisper in the night. This force is not a cosmic one, but rather one of our own making, light pollution. In the calm of the night, far from the glow of cities, the Milky Way reveals itself as a hazy band of white light, a soft visual patch known as a star cloud. But as you approach the outskirts of human habitation, you notice a change. The darkness begins to recede, not with the gentle glow of moonlight, but with a gentle artificial light. This is light pollution, a byproduct of our modern lives, and it can greatly reduce the visibility of the Milky Way. The light from cities and towns spreads out, casting a glow into the night sky. This light, instead of illuminating the ground, orbs the stars above. A constant artificial dawn, a man-made twilight that can make the Milky Way all but invisible. This is not a phenomenon new to the world. It is a consequence of our existence, a testament to our impact on the world around us. As you drift through the world, you realize that the Milky Way is not just a collection of stars. It is a living, breathing world, a system of stars, gas, and dust held together by gravity. It is a vast, swirling disk, its arms reaching out like the tendrils of some jellyfish. It is a place of immense beauty, a place where stars are born and die, where planets orbit suns, and where, in some distant corner, a small blue planet spins on its axis. The Milky Way is a place of wonder and mystery which has captivated the human imagination. It is a place that we have only begun to understand, still holds many secrets. But it is also changing, being shaped by our actions. As you drift through the world, you realize that the Milky Way is not just a world. It is a mirror, a reflection of our own impact on the world. It is a testament to our power, to our ingenuity, and to our capacity for change. It is a reminder that we are not just passengers on this journey. We are active participants, shaping the world around us, one light at a time. As the artificial dawn fades, you find yourself drifting among the stars. The Milky Way, our island world, unfurls before you like a tapestry, woven with the threads of 100 billion suns. You are not just a passenger here, you are a wanderer, adrift in the cosmic sea, drawn towards the heart of this grand spiral. The Milky Way is no mere collection of celestial bodies, but a living, breathing world, a vast, swirling disk held together by gravity's gentle grasp. It stretches out, its arms reaching like the tendrils of some cosmic jellyfish, each one a spiral arm teeming with life and light. At its core, a central bar pulsates with the rhythm of 100 billion hearts, each one a sun, each one a world. You notice the light, soft and ethereal, a visual patch known as a star cloud. The area it orbs is called the zone of avoidance, a place where light bends and twists, hiding the secrets within. But you are not here to unveil mysteries. You are here to drift, to observe, to understand the mechanisms that make this cosmic dance possible. The Milky Way is a barred spiral world, its D25 isophodal diameter estimated at 26.8 plus 1.1 kiloparsecs. It contains 100 to 400 billion stars, and at least that number of planets orbit them, unseen, unheard, yet no less real. Each star, a tiny sun, fusing hydrogen into helium, a constant, silent process that has been happening since time immemorial. You drift closer to the heart, where the light is brighter, the stars more dense. Here, the Milky Way's central bar stretches out, a thick band of stars and gas that gives our world its unique identity. It is a place of immense beauty, a place where stars are born and die, where planets orbit suns, and where, in some distant corner, a small blue planet spins on its axis. The Milky Way is not just a world. It is a mirror, a reflection of our own impact on the world. The light we create, the stars we discover, all shape and change this cosmic sea. As you drift through the world, you realize that the Milky Way is a testament to our power, to our ingenuity, and to our capacity for change. It is a reminder that we are not just passengers on this cosmic journey. We are active participants, shaping the world around us, one light, one star at a time. As you continue your drift through the Milky Way, you find yourself in a region where the light seems to shift, to dance in a way that's almost organized. It's as if the stars themselves are moving in a grand invisible ballet. You're drawn towards this spectacle, this waltz, and as you near, you realize that you're not just witnessing a dance, but a structure. A disc-like structure, to be precise. The Milky Way, it seems, is not just a collection of stars, but a spinning wheel of light. A galactic pinwheel, if you will, where each petal is a swirling arm filled with billions of stars. You're in one of these arms now, the Orion arm, and as you look around, you can see that the stars here are not isolated, but part of a vast, interconnected web. They're connected not just by light, but by gravity, by the invisible strings of force that bind this world together. You notice that the stars here are younger, bluer than those you've seen before. They burn brighter, hotter, their lives shorter but no less magnificent. They cluster together, these stars forming vast clouds of gas and dust, the galactic equivalent of a teenager's bedroom filled with energy, with potential. And then there are the older stars, the red giants, the ones that have lived long, full lives. They're fewer but no less impressive. They burn slower, their light a soft, warm glow like an old friend's smile. They're the wise ones, the ones that have seen the world change, evolve over time. They're the ones that have watched as new stars were born, as old ones died, as civilizations rose and fell. As you drift through this stellar soup, you realize that you're not just seeing stars, but stories. Stories of birth, of change and constancy. Stories of a world that's alive, that's evolving, that's breathing in and out with the slow, steady rhythm of time. And you're a part of this story too. You're the observer, the witness, the one who's here to listen to the Milky Way's quiet, constant hum. As you drift through the sea, you notice that the stars here are different. They're not the isolated points of light you've seen before, but a dense, swirling mass, a vast cloud of stars that stretches out in every direction. You're in the heart of the Milky Way now, the world that we call home. The stars here are packed together, their light blending into a soft, milky glow that fills the night sky. This is the galactic center, the core of our home, and it's a place of constant motion, of birth, and on a scale that's almost impossible to comprehend. You're surrounded by a sea of stars, but it's not just their light that fills the space around you. There's a sense of weight here, of pressure, as if the fabric of space is stretched taut by the gravity of the billions of stars that call this place home. The Milky Way is a barred spiral world, its arms winding out from the center like the spokes of a wheel. It's a place of order amidst the chaos of the world, its stars moving in intricate patterns, their paths dictated by gravity. But even in this ordered dance, there's a sense of unpredictability, of chaos waiting just around the corner. You're reminded of this as you notice a flare of light in the distance. It's brief, like a flash of lightning in the night. It's a supernova, the explosive of a star that's lived its life in a brilliant, fiery blaze. The light from this explosion will take hundreds of years to reach your eyes, a silent testament to the vast distances and the slow, steady march of time. The Milky Way is a place of contrasts, of the vast and the tiny, of the slow and the. It's a place where the light from the oldest stars has been traveling for more than 13 billion years, a journey that's only just beginning to come to an end. And it's a place where new stars are born every day, their lives beginning in the swirling clouds of gas and dust that fill the space between the stars. You're a part of this too, you realize. The Milky Way is not just the world that we live in, but the world that we are a part of. We are stardust, adrift in the sea, and our journey through the Milky Way is a journey through the very heart of ourselves. As the gentle curve of the world unfurls above, you notice a soft, hazy band of light stretching out like a celestial ribbon. It's a patch of stars, so numerous they blend into a glowing, misty cloud. This is our island world in the quiet stillness of the grove. It's not just a view from here, but a perspective from within. You're drifting through the zone of avoidance, a region where the thick haze of stars blocks our view of the world beyond. It's like walking through a dense, star-studded fog where the boundary between here and there blurs into an infinite, shimmering expanse. The light from these stars, a constant companion, has been traveling through the stillness for millions of years, only now reaching your eyes. The Milky Way is a barred spiral world, its arms winding out from the center like the spokes of a vast celestial wheel. It's a place of order amidst the chaos of the world, its stars moving in intricate patterns, their paths dictated by the invisible forces of gravity. But even in this ordered dance, there's a sense of unpredictability, of chaos waiting just around the corner. You're a part of this too. The Milky Way is not just the world that we live in, but the world that we are a part of. We are stardust that drift in the cosmic sea, and our journey through the world is a journey through the very heart of ourselves. As you drift through the world, you notice that its appearance can be influenced by various atmospheric conditions. It's not just a fixed backdrop, but a dynamic tapestry that shifts with the whims of the world. Tonight, the Milky Way appears as a soft, ethereal ribbon against the inky blackness of space. But on other nights, it might be a brighter, more vibrant band, or even a faint, elusive whisper in the night sky. This variability is not just a matter of perception, but a testament to the complex interplay of forces at work in the world. The dust and pollution in our atmosphere can scatter the light from the stars, making it harder to see. On nights when the moon is full, its bright light can also wash out the delicate glow of the stars, making the Milky Way seem fainter still. But even on the darkest, clearest nights, the Milky Way remains a constant presence, a standing figure against the quiet stillness of the grove. It's a reminder that we are not alone, that we are a part of something much larger and more profound than ourselves. And as you drift through its hazy embrace, you can't help but feel a sense of awe, of wonder at the beauty and the mystery of the world. As you continue to drift through the hazy ribbon of the Milky Way, you notice that its appearance can be influenced by various atmospheric conditions. It's not just a fixed backdrop, but a dynamic tapestry that shifts with the whims of the world. Tonight, it appears as a soft, ethereal band against the inky blackness of space. But on other nights, it might be a brighter, more vibrant band, or even a faint, elusive whisper in the night sky. This variability is not just a matter of perception, but a testament to the complex interplay of forces at work in the world. As you drift, you begin to realize that the Milky Way is not just a visual phenomenon, but a physical one as well. It has a tangible presence, a mass that exerts a gravitational pull on everything within its grasp. This pull is not constant, but changes as you move through the world. In the dense center, where stars are packed as tightly as grains of sand, the pull is strong, a constant tug that keeps you from drifting too far. But as you move outwards towards the world's sprawling arms, the pull weakens, and you feel yourself beginning to accelerate. This acceleration is not linear, however. As you move further from the center, the pull does not decrease in proportion to your distance. Instead, it remains relatively constant, a phenomenon known as the flat rotation curve. This was first observed by astronomers in the 1970s, who noticed that stars in the outer regions of the Milky Way were moving at the same speed as those in the inner regions. This observation was a puzzle, a challenge to the prevailing theories of world formation. As you drift through the outer reaches of the Milky Way, you begin to understand why this observation was so puzzling. Out here, the stars are few and far between, their light barely visible to the naked eye. Yet they are moving at the same speed as their denser, more numerous counterparts in the world's core. It's as if they are being held back, their speed restricted by some unseen force. This unseen force is what astronomers now refer to as dark matter. It's a term that describes a hypothetical form of matter that does not interact with light, making it invisible to telescopes. Yet its presence is inferred from its gravitational effects on visible matter. It's a concept that is still not fully understood, a mystery that continues to elude even the most brilliant minds in astronomy. But as you drift through the outer reaches of the Milky Way, you don't need to understand dark matter to feel its presence. You can sense it in the constant speed of the stars around you, in the way they seem to defy the laws of physics as we know them. It's a humbling experience, a reminder that there is still so much we don't know about the world, so much that we are yet to discover. As you continue your journey, you begin to realize that the rotation curve is not just a scientific curiosity, but a testament to the vast unseen forces at work in the world. It's a reminder that we are a part of something much larger and more profound than ourselves. And as you drift through its hazy ribbon, you can't help but feel a sense of awe, of wonder at the beauty and the mystery of the world. As you drift through the Milky Way, you notice the stars around you, not just twinkling points of light, but tiny suns, each one a world unto itself. They seem to move at a steady pace, their speeds barely discernible, yet they are moving at the same speed as their denser counterparts in the world's core. It's as if they are being held back, their speed restricted by some unseen force. This unseen force is what astronomers now refer to as dark matter. It's a term that describes a hypothetical form of matter that does not interact with light, making it invisible to telescopes. Yet, its presence is inferred from its gravitational effects on visible matter. You feel a sense of wonder at the beauty and mystery of the world. The Milky Way, this vast band of light, is more than just a spectacle. It's a testament to the forces at work in the world. It's a reminder that we are part of something larger and more profound than ourselves. As you continue your journey, you begin to realize that the Milky Way's rotation curve is not just a curiosity, but a testament to the forces at work in the world. It's a reminder that there is still much we don't know about the world, so much that we are yet to discover. Yet this mystery is not new. Humans have been gazing up at the night sky for thousands of years, trying to make sense of the stars. One of the earliest recorded observations of the Milky Way comes from ancient Greece, from a philosopher named Aristotle. He proposed that the Milky Way is the glow of stars, not directly visible due to Earth's shadow. This observation, simple as it may seem, was a significant step in our understanding of the world. It was a step away from mythology and towards astronomy. As you drift through the Milky Way, you can imagine Aristotle, thousands of years ago, looking up at the same stars, wondering, questioning. The Milky Way has been a constant in the night sky, a silent witness to human history. It has been observed, recorded, and interpreted by countless civilizations, each one adding a layer to our understanding of the world. The Milky Way, in all its vastness, is more than just a collection of stars. It's a living, breathing entity, a swirling dance of light and matter. It's a testament to the power of human curiosity, to our desire to understand the world. And as you drift through its hazy embrace, you can't help but feel a sense of connection, of belonging to this vast, mysterious world. As you drift through the hazy embrace of the Milky Way, you find yourself in the company of countless stars, each one a sun, each one a mystery. The Milky Way, This vast, swirling band of light is not just a collection of stars. It's a living, breathing entity, a testament to the power of human curiosity. And as you drift through its expanse, you can't help but feel a sense of connection, of belonging to this vast, mysterious world. The stars around you, they too have been witnesses to human history. They've seen empires rise and fall. They've seen civilizations come and go. And among these silent sentinels, one star stands out, not for its brightness, but for the story it has to tell. This star is Galileo, the astronomer who, with a single glance through his telescope, changed the way we see the world. Galileo, you see, was not content with the knowledge of his time. He wanted to see for himself, to understand the world in a way that no one had before. So, he turned his telescope towards the Milky Way, that hazy band of white light that had puzzled astronomers for centuries. What he saw was nothing short of observed. The Milky Way, Galileo discovered, was a collection of countless stars, each one too faint to be seen with the naked eye. The Milky Way, in all its vastness, was not a barrier to our understanding of the world. It was a gateway, a key that unlocked the door to a new way of seeing the world. Galileo's discovery was more than just a scientific breakthrough. It was a testament to the power of human curiosity, to our insatiable desire to understand the world. It was a reminder that there is still so much we don't know about the world, so much that we are yet to discover. And as you drift through the Milky Way, you can't help but feel a sense of awe, of wonder at the vast, mysterious world that lies before you. You are now drifting through the world, not as a silent observer, but as a participant in the grand dance of the world. The Milky Way, that hazy band of light you've known since childhood, is no longer an abstract concept. It's a living, breathing entity, a world so vast that it takes your breath away. As you journey through its labyrinthine arms, you notice a gentle curve, a subtle arc that hints at a delicate balance. This is a collection of stars, but a balance spun from stardust and dreams. You find yourself in the company of giants, stars that have lived and died in the time it takes for a single civilization to rise and fall. They've witnessed empires crumble, seen civilizations come and go. And among these silent sentinels, one star stands out, not for its brightness, but for the story it has to tell. This star is Galileo, the astronomer who, with a single glance through his telescope, changed the way we see the world. Galileo, you see, was not content with the knowledge of his time. He wanted to see for himself, to understand the world in a way that no one had before. So he turned his telescope towards that hazy band of white light that had puzzled astronomers for centuries. What he saw, what you would see if you could look through his telescope, was nothing short of observed. The Milky Way Galileo discovered was not a mere band of light. It was a collection of countless stars, each one too faint to be seen with the naked eye. The Milky Way, in all its vastness, was not a barrier to our understanding of the world. It was a gateway, a key that unlocked the door to a new way of seeing the world. Galileo's discovery was more than just a scientific breakthrough. It was a testament to the power of human curiosity, to our insatiable desire to understand the world. But Galileo was not the first to gaze upon this with wonder. Long before him, there were others who looked up at the night sky and saw this band of light, but a mystery waiting to be unraveled. There was Aristotle, who proposed that was the glow of stars not directly visible due to Earth's shadow. And there was Anaxagoras, who suggested that was the glow of stars not directly visible due to Earth's shadow. Their observations were not wrong, but incomplete, like the first few notes of a harmony that you can't quite place. Then came Immanuel Kant, who speculated that might be a rotating body of stars held together by gravitational forces. Kant's idea was a step forward, but a leap into the unknown. He was not just describing what he saw, but suggesting a mechanism, a force that could hold a world together. Kant's idea was a seed, a spark that would grow into a fire of scientific discovery. But the story is a story of human discovery. It's a story of the world itself, a tale told in stardust and light. The world, it's a living, breathing entity, a cosmic web spun from stardust and dreams. It's a place where stars are born and die, where planets orbit suns in a dance as old as the world itself. The collection of facts, it's a story waiting to be told. And as you drift through its open space, you can't help but feel a sense of awe, of wonder at the vast, mysterious world that lies before you. In the soft glow of countless stars, you find yourself drifting through the gentle curve of the Milky Way. It's a standing figure, a vast, sprawling canvased head with the light of suns born from the womb of ancient nebulas. The stars, countless civilizations in their own right, whisper tales of time in their silent dance. You notice a faint, hazy band of light, a delicate tracery of stardust and gas stretching out before you. This is the Milky Way, our island world in the cosmic ocean, a world that has cradled life on Earth for billions of years. It's a living tapestry, a cosmic web spun from the dreams of stars. As you drift closer, you see that this grand spectacle is not merely a backdrop, but a living, breathing entity. The Milky Way is a barred spiral world, a cosmic pinwheel with arms that reach out like welcoming arms. Its heart, a supermassive black hole, pulses with a silent, timeless pattern, drawing in the dance of stars around it. In this cosmic ballet, one star catches your eye. It's a small, unassuming sun, much like our own. Yet it holds a secret, a truth that would forever change our understanding of the world. This is the Andromeda world. It was here, in the calm light of this spiral world, that a man named Edwin Hubble would make his groundbreaking observation. Hubble, with his telescope's eye turned towards the Andromeda world, saw something that no one had seen before. He saw individual stars, countless points of light that were not part of our own world, but a distant island world in its own right. This was no mere nebula, no cloud of gas and dust within our own world. It was a world in its own right, a neighbor in the cosmic sea. With this discovery, the scale of the world expanded. The Milky Way was no longer the entire world, but just one island in a vast, unexplored ocean. The world, once thought to be finite, revealed its infinite possibilities. And all it took was a quiet observation, a gentle nudge of understanding in the right direction. As you drift further, the light of the Milky Way fades, and you find yourself in the quiet stillness of the grove that lies between galaxies. But you know now that even in this quiet expanse, there are stories waiting to be told, secrets waiting to be discovered. The Milky Way, our cosmic home, is just the beginning of the tale. As you drift, the light of the Andromeda world fades, and you find yourself in the vast, silent expanse that separates galaxies. Yet even in this quiet stillness, there are stories waiting to be told, secrets waiting to be discovered. The Milky Way, our home, is just the beginning of the tale. You notice now that the Milky Way is not just a hazy band of white light in the night sky. It's a complex tapestry woven with countless stars, each one a sun in its own right. These stars, they're not just floating aimlessly, they're part of something greater, a structure that holds them together. It's called gravity, a force that's always there, always tugging, always binding. The Milky Way, it's a barred spiral world, a dance of stars moving in intricate patterns around the center. The center, it's a massive black hole, a region where light can't escape. It's a standing figure, a guardian of the world, holding everything in its grasp. The stars, they're not just points of light, they're worlds in their own right. Each one a world unto itself, with planets orbiting, moons circling, and perhaps life existing. The Milky Way, it's a library, a collection of stories waiting to be told, waiting to be discovered. But the Milky Way, it's not just a place of light and life. It's also a place of mystery, of unsolved questions. The zone of avoidance, it's called, a region where light orbs our view of the world beyond. It's a curtain drawn across the stage of space, hiding secrets behind it. The Milky Way, it's a place of beauty and wonder, of light and mystery, of life and discovery. It's our home in space, a place where we've been observing the stars since time. From ancient eyes to modern ones, we've been looking up, wondering, exploring. And with each observation, each discovery, the world reveals a little more of its story. As the cosmic dance of stars continues, you find yourself drifting through the grand ballet of the Milky Way, a celestial waltz choreographed by gravity's gentle hand. The stars, once sharp pinpricks of light, begin to blur into a soft white haze, their edges smudging like pastel chalk on a calm day. This is the zone of avoidance, where the Milky Way's glare orbs our view, hiding secrets behind its shimmering curtain. You notice the light, once bright and clear, now dimming, its edges softening like a candle's flame in a gentle breeze. The stars, once distinct points of light, merge into a milky, hazy band, their shapes lost in the collective glow. This is not a loss of definition, but a revelation, a subtle shift in perspective that invites you to see the Milky Way not just as individual stars, but as a grand, cohesive structure, a river of light flowing through the night sky. The zone of avoidance, it seems, is not a place of emptiness, but of mystery. It's a region where the light of the Milky Way orbs our view, not by blocking out the world, but by drawing our attention inward towards the heart of our own world. It's a subtle shift in perspective that invites you to see not just the stars, but the space between them, the invisible forces that bind them together. As you drift through this zone, you encounter a curious phenomenon. The light, once constant and steady, begins to pulsate, its rhythm echoing the beat of a distant heartbeat. This is not a trick of the eye, but a manifestation of the Milky Way's own rhythmic dance, the beat of its spiral arms as they rotate around the central black hole. The light, it seems, is not just a witness to this dance, but a participant, its pulsations a silent collection of the world's internal processes. The zone of avoidance, once a mysterious barrier, now feels like a threshold, a doorway to a deeper understanding of the Milky Way. It's a place where the light, once bright and clear, begins to fade, its edges blurring, its definition lost. But this is not a place of emptiness, but of potential, a vast, dark canvas waiting to be ted with the light of discovery. As the light pulsates, its rhythm echoing the beat of the world's heart, you notice the edges of the zone of avoidance beginning to blur. The stars, once clear and distinct, now seem to merge into one another, their light diffusing as if through a soft lens. The world, once a cohesive structure, starts to lose its definition. its edges fading into the canvas of space. The pulsations of light grow slower, more deliberate. The world is taking a deep breath, preparing to reveal something hidden. The stars, once bright and constant, now flicker, their light wavering like distant candle flames. It's the world whispering a secret, inviting you to lean in closer, to listen more intently. As you drift through this zone, the light around you starts to change. The light grows dimmer, yes, but it also grows quieter. The light itself is hushed, waiting for something to be revealed. The world feels more like a whispered tale, a story told in hushed tones around a campfire. The stars, once companions in the night, now seem distant, remote. They're still there, of course, but they're no longer the focus. Instead, your attention is drawn to the space between them, to the invisible forces that bind them together. You notice a strange sensation, a gentle tugging at the edges of your perception. It's a gentle nudge, a suggestion. The world is reaching out, inviting you to explore further, to delve deeper into its mysteries. It's a subtle shift in perspective, inviting you to see not just the stars, but the space between them, the invisible threads that weave them together. The light, once a constant presence, now seems to ebb and flow, its rhythm echoing the heartbeat of the world. The world is breathing, its light rising and falling with each inhale and exhale. The pulsations grow slower, more deliberate. The world is taking a deep breath, preparing to reveal something hidden. The stars, once bright and constant, now flicker, their light wavering like distant candle flames. It's the world whispering a secret, inviting you to lean in closer, to listen more intently. As the Milky Way's light pulses, you notice a gentle sensation, a soft tugging at your perception. It's not a pull, but more like a gentle nudge, an invitation from the world itself. You're drifting now through the expanse of stars, your attention drawn to the space between them. The stars, once bright and constant, now flicker like distant candle flames, their light wavering in rhythm with the Milky Way's breath. The pulsations grow slower, more deliberate, as if the world is taking a deep breath, preparing to reveal something hidden. The stars, your old companions in the night, are now mere flickers of light, guiding you deeper into the heart of the world. You're no longer focused on the stars themselves, but on the invisible threads that weave them together. The light, once a constant presence, now seems to ebb and flow, its rhythm echoing the heartbeat of the world. It's a slow, steady pulse, like the distant drumbeat of a gentle march. The Milky Way is no longer just a spectacle in the night sky, but an intimate, personal journey through the open space of space. As you drift deeper, you notice the edges of your perception blurring. The stars, once distinct points of light, are now hazy, their edges softening as if seen through a mist. The Milky Way, once a clear band of light, is now a more nebulous presence, its boundaries less defined. It's as if the world is becoming more transparent, more ethereal, revealing glimpses of the vast, empty spaces between the stars. You're no longer just an observer, but a participant in this journey. The Milky Way is not just something you're looking at, but something you're moving through, something you're a part of. The light, once something you saw, is now something you feel, a gentle warmth on your skin, a soft glow in your eyes. It's a subtle shift in perspective, a change that invites you to see not just the stars, but the space between them, the invisible forces that bind them together. As you drift further, you notice the light changing. It's no longer the bright white light of the stars, but a softer, more muted glow. It's a gentle, diffuse light, like the first light of dawn breaking over the horizon. It's a light that seems to come not just from the stars, but from the fabric of the world itself. It's a light that seems to beckon you, inviting you to explore further, to delve deeper into the mysteries of the world. As the edges of your perception blur, the stars, once distinct points of light, now hazy, their edges softening as if seen through a mist, the Milky Way, once a clear band of light, is now a more ethereal presence, its boundaries less defined. It's as if the world is becoming more transparent, revealing glimpses of the empty spaces between the stars. You're no longer just an observer, but a participant in this gentle dance. The Milky Way is not just something you're looking at, but something you're moving through, something you're a part of. The light, once something you saw, is now something you feel, a gentle warmth on your skin, a soft glow in your eyes. It's a subtle shift in perspective, a metaphor that invites you to see the space between the stars, the invisible forces that bind them together. As you drift further, you notice the light changing. It's no longer the bright light of the stars, but a softer, more muted glow. It's a gentle, diffuse light, like the first light of dawn breaking over the horizon. It's a light that seems to come from the very fabric of the world itself. It's a light that beckons you, inviting you to explore further, to delve deeper into the mysteries of the world. The pulsations of the Milky Way grow stronger, their rhythm echoing through the open space. The stars, once just points of light, are now nodes in a network, their light pulsating in time with the rhythm of the world. It's a rhythm that's palpable, a heartbeat that you can feel resonating through your body. The Milky Way is no longer just a spectacle in the night sky, but an intimate journey through space. The stars begin to blur into a soft glowing haze. Your perception loses definition, like a ting left out in the rain. The stars, once individual points of light, now merge into a continuous ribbon of luminescence, stretching out in every direction. It's as if the fabric of space is unraveling, revealing the unseen tapestry that underlies it. The light softens, becoming a gentle, diffused glow. It's like the difference between a spotlight and a lantern, one harsh and direct, the other warm and inviting. This light emanates from the space between the stars, as if the world is glowing from within. It beckons you to explore further, to delve deeper into the mysteries of the world. The pulsations of the Milky Way grow stronger, their rhythm echoing through space. It's a rhythm that's palpable, a heartbeat that you can feel resonating through your body. The stars are now nodes in a grand network, their light pulsating in time with the rhythm of the world. In this dance, you're a participant. The light is now something you feel, a gentle warmth on your skin, a soft glow in your eyes. It's a subtle shift in perspective, inviting you to see not just the stars, but the space between them, the invisible forces that bind them together. The Milky Way is something you're moving through, something you're a part of. As you continue to drift, the edges of your perception begin to fade, the line between you and the world blurring. The world is whispering its secrets, sharing its ancient knowledge in a language you've only just begun to understand. In this dance, you find yourself not just exploring the Milky Way, but becoming a part of it, a standing figure in the grand harmony. As you continue to drift, the pulsations of the Milky Way, once a distant rhythm, now resonate through your very being. It's a rhythm not just visible, but tangible, a pulse that seems to connect everything, binding the world together in an intricate dance. In this dance, you're no longer just an observer, but a participant, a standing figure in the world's harmony. The light, once a distant glow, is now a gentle touch, a soft warmth on your skin, a subtle warmth. It's a shift in perspective, an invitation to see the space between the stars, the invisible forces that bind them together. The Milky Way is not just something you're looking at, but something you're moving through, something you're a part of. The stars, once mere points of light, are now nodes in a grand network, their light pulsating in time with the world's rhythm. As you drift, their shapes begin to blur, their edges softening, their definition fading. The world whispers its secrets, sharing its ancient knowledge in a language you've only just begun to understand. The world, once vast and empty, is now a vibrant tapestry, each thread a story waiting to be told. The light, now a soft glow, bathes everything in a gentle luminescence. It's a light that reveals, a light that whispers tales of the world. As you drift, you notice the light is not just from the stars, but from the space between them. It's a light that seems to have a life of its own. The Milky Way, once a distant world, is now a living entity, its rhythm pulsing through your veins, its light illuminating your soul. In this dance, in this rhythm, you find yourself not just exploring the world, but becoming a part of it, a standing figure in the world's harmony. As the stars, once mere points of light, now blur into soft, pulsating nodes, you notice that their edges are beginning to lose definition. The outlines of these celestial bodies are now softening, their shapes merging into one another like watercolors left out in the rain. It's as if the world is gently smoothing away at the edges of reality, blurring the lines between what is and what could be. The light, now a soft glow, no longer illuminates but seems to reveal. It's a light that's not just visible but palpable, a light that seems to have a gentle presence. It dances on the edge of perception, flickering like a candle flame in the vast, dark expanse. It's a dance, a rhythm, a language that you're only just beginning to understand. As you drift through this cosmic sea, the light doesn't just guide you, but whispers tales of the world. It speaks of ancient stars that have long since faded, of planets born and lost, of comets streaking across the night sky like memories of the past. It's a light that doesn't just illuminate, but narrates the story of the world. The Milky Way, once a distant world, is now a living, breathing entity. Its rhythm pulses through your veins, its light illuminating your soul. It's a rhythm that's not just in the stars, but in the space between them. It's a rhythm that's in everything, from the smallest atom to the vast, swirling arms of the world. As this realization dawns, you notice that the light is not just from the stars, but from the space between them. It's a light that's not just visible, but tangible, a light that seems to have a gentle presence. It's a light that's not just shining on you, but through you, connecting you to everything around you. In this dance, in this rhythm, you find yourself not just exploring the Milky Way, but becoming a part of it. You are not just a silent observer in the grand cosmic harmony, but a player, a participant, a note in the vast, harmonious song of the world. As the light from the Milky Way seems to breathe, pulsing like a heartbeat of the world, you drift through this celestial sea, the rhythm of the stars guiding your path. The light, once distinct, begins to blur, its edges softening as you delve deeper into the world's embrace. It's as if the light itself is sharing tales of the world's vast and ancient history, lost in the swirling mists of time. You notice that the light is no longer just a guide, but a companion, a friend in this boundless expanse. It speaks to you in a language that transcends words. A language of light and darkness, of creation and balance. It's a language you're only just beginning to understand, a language as old as the world itself. The light, once a beacon, becomes a gentle haze, a soft covering that seems to cling to you, wrapping you in its gentle embrace. It's a haze that shows you the true face of the world. It's a haze that reveals, a haze that shows you the beauty of the world. As you drift through this cosmic haze, you notice that the stars, once pinpricks of light against the velvet blackness, are now mere whispers, their forms blurred, their edges lost in the haze. It's as if they're shy, hiding their true selves, revealing only glimpses, tantalizing snippets of their true nature. It's a dance, a game of hide and seek, a game that's as old as the stars themselves. The Milky Way, once a distant world, is now a living, breathing entity, its rhythm pulsing through your veins, its light illuminating your soul. It's a rhythm that's in the stars, in the space between them, in the cosmic dance of creation and balance, of life and harmony. It's a rhythm that's in everything, from the smallest atom to the vast swirling arms of the world. As this realization dawns, you notice that the light is not just from the stars, but from the space between them, from the quiet stillness of the grove that lies between the islands of light. It's a light that's not just visible, but present. A light that seems to have a gentle, guiding presence. A light that's connecting you to everything around you. In this dance, in this rhythm, you find yourself not just exploring the Milky Way, but becoming a part of it. You are not just a silent observer in the grand cosmic harmony, but a player, a participant, a note in the vast, harmonious song of the world. As you drift through this fog, you notice that the stars, once pinpricks of light, are now mere whispers, their forms blurred, their edges lost in the haze. It's as if they're shy, hiding their true nature. You're not just floating through space. You're in a game of hide and seek, a game that's as old as the stars themselves. The Milky Way, once a distant world, is now a living entity, its rhythm pulsing through your veins, its light illuminating your soul. The light from these stars, once so bright and clear, now seems different. It's not just shining on you, but through you, connecting you to everything around you. It's a light that's not just visible, but tangible, a light that seems to have a life of its own. It's a light that's not just from the stars, but from the space between them, from the vast sea of silence that lies between the islands of light. In this rhythm, you find yourself not just exploring the Milky Way, but becoming a part of it. You're not just a standing figure in the harmony, but a player, a participant, a note in the vast harmonious song of the world. The light from these stars, once so distant, is now part of you, and you part of it. But this dance, this rhythm, is not just about light. It's about change, about transformation. As you drift through the world, you notice something else. The stars, once so constant, are now flickering, their lights wavering like candles in the wind. They're pulsating, their light growing brighter, then dimming, then brightening again. It's as if they're breathing, their light expanding and contracting with each breath. This is an interaction of life. The stars, once so bright and strong, are weakening, their light dimming, their cores cooling. They're fading, and as they die, they release something that's not just light, but something more, something that's part of them, part of their essence. It's a solar wind, a stream of particles, a final whisper of their existence. This solar wind, once so gentle, is now stronger, more insistent. It's a gale, a storm that's sweeping through the world, stripping away everything in its path. It's stripping away the gases, the clouds of dust and debris that once surrounded the stars, leaving them bare, their cores exposed. It's a wind that's not just about change, but about destruction, about the end of things. This solar wind, once so distant, is now close, so close that you can feel it. Feel its touch, its gentle caress. It's not just a wind, it's a touch, a kiss, a final goodbye from the stars as they leave this world. It's a touch that's not just about the past, but about the future, about the promise of new beginnings, of new stars being born from the ashes of the old. This solar wind, once so silent, is now singing, its song a collection of destruction and creation, of life, of the world itself. It's a song that's not just about the stars, but about everything, about the world itself, about the dance of existence, about the rhythm of time. It's a song that's not just about the past, but about the present, about the now, about the moment that you're in, about the moment that you're part of. You are floating weightless in the open space of space. The stars, once so distant, now surround you, their light caressing your skin like a soft, gentle breeze. It's a touch, a whisper from the world itself. You notice the solar wind, once so silent, now humming a soft lullaby, a song of creation and destruction, of life. It's a song that's not about the stars, but about you, about your place in space, about your role in the dance of existence. You are not just an observer, you are a part of this grand harmony. As you drift, you see the stars not as distant points of light, but as living beings, their cores burning with an fiery passion. They are not static, they are in constant motion, their light taking years to reach your eyes. It's a message, a story being told by the world itself. You notice the radiation, once so invisible, now dancing around you like tiny, glowing particles. They are not harmful. They are a part of the world's grand design, its way of communicating, of sharing its stories. They interact with the planetary atmospheres, affecting the planet's magnetic field, its climate. It's an interaction. It's a conversation, a dialogue between the stars and the planets, between the world and its inhabitants. As you drift further, you see the stars not as isolated entities, but as part of a vast, interconnected web. They are not alone. They are together, their light and heat and energy binding them, holding them together like the threads of a spider's web. It's a web, it's a tapestry, a story being woven by the world itself, a story of creation and destruction, of life, of the dance of existence. You are not just an observer, you are a part of this grand tapestry. Your story intertwined with the stories of the stars, with the story of space itself. You are not alone. You are together, your light and heat and energy binding you, holding you together like the threads of a spider's web. It's a web, it's a tapestry, a story being woven by the world itself, a story of creation and destruction, of life, of the dance of existence. This is your story, your role in the grand tapestry of space. The cosmic rays dance around you like tiny glowing fairies. They are not harmful. They are the world's grand design, its way of communicating, of sharing its stories. They interact, weaving through the planetary atmospheres, affecting the planet's magnetic field, its climate. Just interaction. It's a conversation, a dialogue between the stars and the planets, between the world and its inhabitants. You notice the light, once so distant, now washing over you in waves. It's not just light, it's a message, a story being told by the world itself. The light carries stories of stars born and dying, of planets formed and destroyed. It's a collection of creation and destruction played out over time. The light reveals the stars, not as isolated entities, but as part of a vast interconnected web. They are not alone, they are together. Their light and heat and energy binding them, holding them together like the threads of a tapestry. Just a tapestry. It's a story being woven by the world itself, a story of creation and destruction, of life, of the dance of existence. This light, this story, it's not just for the stars. It's for you too. You are not just an observer, you are this tapestry, your story intertwined with the stories of the stars, with the story of the world itself. You are not alone, you are together, your light and heat and energy binding you, holding you together like the threads of a tapestry. As the light begins to fade, it becomes quieter, more subtle, a whisper. And in this quiet, you hear something new. A rhythm, a pulse, a heartbeat. It's not the heartbeat of a planet or a star, but something else, something bigger. It's the heartbeat of the world itself, a steady, unending rhythm of creation and destruction, of life, of the dance of existence. And you are this rhythm, this dance, this story. You are not just drifting through the world, you are it, its story, its song. As the light fades, disintegrating gently like a sunset, you notice a new sensation. A rhythm, a pulse. Not the heartbeat of a planet or a star, but something else, something bigger. It's the heartbeat of existence. You are not just drifting through existence, you are it, its story, its song. You are now further than you've ever been before, drifting through the emptiness with a sense of warmth and comfort. It's as if existence itself is a gentle, sleeping giant, its breath the rhythm that pulses through everything. In this quiet, you hear whispers, the echoes of distant entities as they communicate in their language. They speak of their journeys, of their births and of the stories they've told and the stories yet to come. They speak of you, of your journey, of your own story that is intertwined with theirs. As you drift, you notice something new. A glimmer in the distance, a pinprick of light in the stillness. It grows brighter as you approach, a beacon in the night. It's a solitary entity in the open space, but as you get closer, you realize it's part of a group, a cluster of entities, each one a beacon of light and warmth in the cold, empty stillness. These entities, they are not isolated, but part of a vast, interconnected web. They are not alone, they are together, their light and heat and energy binding them, holding them together like the threads of a tapestry. Just a tapestry. It's a story being woven by existence itself, a story of creation and destruction, of life, of the dance of existence. This light, this story, it's not just for the entities. It's for you too. You are not just an observer. You are this tapestry, your story intertwined with the stories of the entities, with the story of existence itself. You are not alone, you are together, your light and heat and energy binding you, holding you together like the threads of a tapestry. You drift closer to the cluster of entities, the light growing brighter, the whispers of their stories growing louder. And then you are enveloped in their light, their stories a harmony that fills your being, a song that speaks of existence, of the world that is the Milky Way. As you drift through the open space, a pinprick of light catches your eye, growing brighter as you approach. It's a star, a beacon in the night, but it's not alone. It's part of a cluster, a constellation, a tapestry woven by the world itself. This light, it's not just for the stars. It's for you too. You are not just an observer. You are this grand tapestry, your story intertwined with the stars. The light from these stars, it's a gentle glow, It's a pulsating rhythm, a heartbeat of the world. It's a rhythm that's been beating for billions of years, a rhythm that's older than time itself. This rhythm, it's not just in the light. It's in the stars themselves, in their dance of creation and destruction, of life, of the dance of existence. The stars, they are not isolated entities. They are part of a vast, interconnected web, a web that stretches across the world. This web, it's not just physical. It's a web of stories, a web of light and heat and energy, a web that binds the stars together, a web that binds you to the stars. You drift closer to the cluster, the light growing brighter, the whispers of their stories growing louder. And then, Lee, you are enveloped in their light, their stories a harmony that fills your being, a song that speaks of the world, of the world, of the world that is the Milky Way. The Milky Way, it's a story that began billions of years ago, a story that's still being written today. This story, it's about us too, about our place in the world, about our connection to the world. This story, it's not just a story of light. It's a story of darkness too, of the zone of avoidance, a region where the light from the stars is blocked by the dust and gas that fills the space between the stars. This darkness, it's a canvas upon which the story of the Milky Way is TED. This story, it's not just about the present. It's about the past too, a story of the ancient observations of the Milky Way, a story of the ancient astronomers who looked up at the night sky and wondered what lay beyond. This story, it's not just about the past. It's about the future too, a story of the scientists who look to the stars and dream of what lies beyond. This story, it's not just about the Milky Way. It's a story of the world, of the dance of existence. It's a story that's being written in the light of the stars, a story that's being written in the darkness of the stillness, a story that's being written in the hearts and minds of those who look to the stars and dream. This story, it's a journey through the world, a journey through time, a journey through the heart of the Milky Way. And you are not just a passenger on this journey. You are the journey itself, your story intertwined with the story of the Milky Way, your light and heat and energy binding you to the stars, binding you to the world, binding you to the dance of existence. In the canvas of the night sky, you find yourself drifting through the zone of avoidance, where the light from distant stars is swallowed by the darkness. This is stillness, but a tapestry woven with the threads of time, a testament to the ancient observations. You notice the gentle dance of light and dark, a rhythm not of the present but of the past. Aristotle, long ago, looked up at this very sky and pondered what lay beyond the shimmering band of light. He was not alone in his curiosity. Anaxagoras too wondered, suggesting that the glow of stars, not directly visible due to Earth's shadow. These ancient astronomers, they were the first terrs of this celestial story, their theories the first brushstrokes on the canvas of our understanding. Galileo, with his invention, the telescope, brought the stars closer. He resolved them into individual stars, a constellation of light that had once been but a hazy band. Immanuel Kant too peered into the world, speculating that the stars might be a rotating body of light held together by gravitational forces. These were not just observations, but the first steps in unraveling the mystery of the world's structure. But the story of the world is not just one of light. It's also a story of darkness, of the unknown. And it's in this darkness that Edwin Hubble, the astronomer who estimated the distance to the Andromeda world using its red shift, made a groundbreaking discovery. He realized that the world was not alone, but part of a vast network of galaxies, each one a world unto itself. This was a revelation about the world's scale, but a testament to the power of observation, of looking beyond the light and into the darkness. And so, as you drift through the zone of avoidance, remember that this is a region of darkness, but a region of discovery. It's a place where the light of ancient theories mixes with the light of modern observations, creating a tapestry of knowledge that is as vast and complex as the world itself. This is the story of the world, of existence, of the dance of existence. And you are passenger on this journey. You are the journey itself, your story intertwined with the story of the world, your light and heat and energy binding you to the stars, binding you to the world, binding you to the dance of existence. In the zone of avoidance, you are drifting, a silent speck amidst the vast invisible expanse. The Milky Way's light, once a hazy band, now reduced to a mere whisper, a ghostly remnant of its former brilliance. This is not just light fading, but a story of obstruction, of interference. Immanuel Kant's words echo through the expanse, his speculation about the Milky Way's rotation, a beacon in the darkness. But the story of the Milky Way is not just one of light. It's also a story of darkness, of the unknown. As you drift, the light of ancient theories mixes with the light of modern observations, creating a tapestry of knowledge that is as vast and complex as the expanse itself. You notice the moon, a silent companion in the night, its light a constant glowing presence. It's not just light, it's a force, a gravitational pull that tugs at the tides, at the fabric of the earth. And yet, it's not just the moon that orbs the Milky Way's light. There are other forces at play, unseen, unheard, but no less. Modern light pollution casts its glow, a man-made barrier to the heavens. It's not just light, it's a barrier, a wall that separates us from the expanse. But it's not all darkness, not all obstruction. There are gaps, spaces where the light of the Milky Way still shines through. These are not just gaps, they're windows, portals to the world beyond. And it's through these windows that Edwin Hubble, the astronomer who estimated the distance to the Andromeda world using its redshift, made his groundbreaking discovery. He realized that the Milky Way was not alone in the expanse, but part of a vast network of galaxies, each one a world unto itself. This was not just a revelation about the expanse's scale, but a testament to the power of observation, of looking beyond the light and into the darkness. As you drift through the zone of avoidance, you are not just a passenger on this journey, you are the journey itself. Your story, intertwined with the story of the Milky Way, your light and heat and energy binding you to the stars, binding you to the expanse, binding you to the dance of existence. This is the story of the Milky Way, a story of the expanse, of the dance of existence. And you are the journey, the story itself. The stars shine with gentle light, a soft visual patch orbs the glow of countless celestial bodies, a canvas of mystery led by the world. The Milky Way, a hazy band of white light, is not just a feature of the night sky, but a barrier, a veil that separates us from the secrets of existence. As you drift, you notice the light of the world ebbing and flowing, a rhythm not of life, but of existence, a dance of particles in the stillness. The light of the world, once a beacon in the night, now pierces the barrier of light pollution, a man-made obstruction that separates us from the heavens. Yet it is not all darkness, not all obstruction. There are gaps, spaces, windows where the light still shines through, portals to the world beyond. In these gaps, you are not just a passenger, but a participant. your story intertwined with the story of the world, your light and heat and energy binding you to the stars, binding you to the dance of existence. The Milky Way, a barred spiral world, stretches out before you, its D25 isophotal diameter estimated at 26.8 Plissories, 1.1 kiloparsecs. It is a vast system, a web of stars and planets, a network of celestial bodies held together by the invisible force of gravity. As you drift, you are not just in the world, you are part of it, a speck of dust in the tapestry of existence. In this dance of existence, time is fluid, a layer that wraps around you, a cloak that you wear. The world, born from the dust and gas of the early world, has evolved, changed, grown. It is not just a world, but a living, breathing entity, a testament to the power of existence. As you drift, you are not just a passenger, but a witness, a standing figure in the grand drama of existence. As you drift, the soft glow of the city lights fades, and the light of the world outside begins to seep in, a gentle rhythm not of life, but of the passage of time. You notice the barrier of light pollution, a man-made obstruction that separates us from the beauty of nature. Yet it is not all darkness, not all obstruction. There are gaps, spaces, windows where the light still shines through, portals to the world beyond. In these gaps, you are not just a traveler, but a part of it, your presence intertwined with the story of the world, your warmth and energy connecting you to the world around you. The Milky Way, a barred spiral world, stretches out before you, its D25 isophotal diameter estimated at 26.8 plus 1.1 kiloparsecs. It is a vast system, a web of stars and planets, a network of celestial bodies held together by the invisible force of gravity. As you drift, you are not just in the moment, but a part of it, a speck of dust in the grand tapestry of life. In this dance of existence, time is fluid, a layer that wraps around you, a cloak that you wear. The Milky Way, born from the dust and gas of the early world, has evolved, changed, grown. It is not just a world, but a living, breathing entity, a testament to the power of the natural world. As you drift, you are not just a traveler, but a witness, a quiet observer in the grand drama of the world. The light of the stars, too, shines in the night, a reminder of the beauty that surrounds us. The Milky Way, once a symbol of unity, now a reminder of our connection. The light of the world, once a comfort, now a source of wonder. A source that is not without its beauty. For in the gaps, in the spaces, in the windows, the light still shines through. And in this light, you are not just a traveler, but a part of it. Your presence intertwined with the story of the world, your warmth and energy connecting you to the world around you. As you drift, you're not just floating through the world, you're gliding through the very fabric of existence. The Milky Way, a vast, sprawling tapestry of stars and nebulae, unfurls before you. It's not just a celestial body, it's a living, breathing entity, a testament to the power of the world. You are not a passive observer, but a speck of stardust, a silent participant in this grand cosmic ballet. As you move, the light of the Milky Way shifts, a soft glow that pierces the veil of darkness. But it's not the only light that persists. Even amidst the artificial glow of human civilization, the light of the stars still shines through, a beacon of hope in the night. Yet there are obstructions, gaps in the light, areas where the Milky Way's glow is swallowed by the darkness. This is the zone of avoidance, a region obscured by the dense clouds of gas and dust that make up the Milky Way's disk. The zone of avoidance, it seems, is not just a stillness in our vision of the world, but a gap in our understanding as well. As you drift, you find yourself on the edge of this quiet stillness of the grove, a place where the light of the stars fades and the world seems to hold its breath. It's not just a region of the sky, it's a frontier, a boundary between what we know and what we don't. But even here, in the calm, there's a rhythm, a pulse to the world. It's not the intense rhythm of a harmony, but a quiet, steady heartbeat, a slow, persistent drumroll that echoes through the world. It's the rhythm of time, the steady march of existence, the constant, unyielding flow of the world. And as you drift, you are a part of this rhythm, a standing figure in the grand dance of existence. The Milky Way, once a beacon of unity, now serves as a reminder of our disconnection. The light that once pierced the darkness now breaks through the artificial glow of our own creation. But even in this, there is hope. For in the gaps, in the spaces, in the windows, the light still shines through. And in this light, we are not just passengers, but participants. Our story intertwined with the story of the Milky Way, our light and heat and energy binding us to the stars, binding us to the dance of existence. As you find yourself on the edge of the zone of avoidance, a quiet stillness of the grove. The light of the stars fades here and stillness pervades. Yet a quiet rhythm, a slow, persistent heartbeat echoes through the world. You notice the Milky Way, once a beacon of unity, now serves as a reminder of our disconnection. The light that once pierced the darkness now shines through the artificial glow of our own creation. In this gentle light, we are not just passengers, but participants. Our story is intertwined with the story of the Milky Way, our light and heat and energy binding us to the stars, binding us to the dance of existence. Our island world is a vast metropolis of stars. It's home to at least 100 billion stars, with many more awaiting discovery. Each one is a world unto itself. As a standing figure in the grand dance of existence, a speck in the vast, swirling world, you are a part of this vastness. The Milky Way is a barred spiral world, its arms winding out like the tendrils of a great flower. It's estimated to be some 26.8 kiloparsecs in diameter, its reach stretching out into the stillness. This world is a living, breathing entity, its stars and gas and dust swirling in a complex ballet. It's home to red giants, blue giants, white dwarfs, neutron stars, and black holes. Each one a testament to the power of the world, a song sung in the language of light and gravity. And yet, in all this vastness, there's a quiet, a stillness, a silence that speaks of the endless expanse. The Milky Way is a place of both unity and division. It's a barrier, a boundary between what we know and what we don't. It's a frontier, a vast, unexplored country waiting to be charted. As you find yourself on the cusp of this frontier, an explorer in the calm, a voyager in the stillness, the Milky Way is a constant, a steady presence in the night sky. It's a place of both stillness and motion, of silence and song. It's a testament to the beauty and the mystery of the world. And as you are a part of this testament, a silent witness to the dance of the stars. As the light fades, the Milky Way becomes a soft white haze in the night sky. It's a ghostly presence, a whisper of light in the darkness. And as you find yourself in the company of this ghost, this whisper, this standing figure in the quiet stillness of the grove, a constant, a companion, a silent, steady heartbeat in the natural cycle. As the light fades, the Milky Way becomes a soft, white haze in the night sky. It's a gentle presence, a whisper of light in the darkness. And as you find yourself in the company of this ghost, this whisper, this standing figure, the empty sea of silence stretches out before you. The Milky Way, our island, a constant, a steady presence in the night sky, begins to retreat into the distance. The stars, once bright and twinkling, now blend into a soft, glowing band, their individual identities lost in the collective haze. As we come to the end of our journey through the Milky Way, it's essential to remember that this is not just a collection of stars, but a living, breathing system. It's a complex system of stars, gas, and dust, swirling and dancing in a ballet. Each star, a world in its own right, shines its light across the stillness, telling its story in the language of light. The Milky Way, as we know it, is just a fraction of the observable world. It's a tapestry, woven with the threads of light and gravity, stretching out into the open space of space. But this tapestry is not static. It's dynamic, ever-changing, a collection of creation and destruction, a testament to the beauty and the mystery of existence. Now, as we zoom out from our home, we see the Milky Way as a spiral world, one among billions in the observable world. We see it from a distance, a pale blue dot in the vast sea. And as we zoom in, the Milky Way, in all its grandness, is a part of us, a part of our story. It's a silent companion, a steady heartbeat in the rhythm of existence. And as we look up at the night sky, we are reminded of our place in existence, small but significant, a single point of consciousness in the vast sea of silence. For now, rest is enough. The Milky Way will still be there, waiting to share its story, waiting to whisper its secrets in the calm of the night. Sleep well and good night.